Clark Kellogg with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. You look at the Knicks. They've already stolen the momentum in this series, winning game one. Now in the catbird seat, can they close it out here at home?
Hey, Kevin, folks will tell you that the closeout game is always the hardest in the playoffs. But when you've got a chance to close a team out, you got to make sure you're focused and determined to get the job done. And you need to do that by taking advantage of the opportunity.
Here's Williams. Outside ball. You look at the Knicks. At this point, Greg, they've got a pretty good idea of what they need to do to win this series.
And in round one, coaching becomes a huge factor. You've seen what you're up against. Now it becomes a question of who can make better adjustments on the fly.
So the wing on the left. Here's Knipple. Nice thing there to create the shot, but it's no good. Outside Porter. Outside Williams. There's a screen by Porter. 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, he's a reliable scorer. He's an effective rebounder. He's improved defensively. There's a lot to like about Michael Porter Jr.'s game.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Timmon, that's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
It might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. That's it.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he was really in a good flow that time. Saw the opening, let the play evolve a bit, and then boom, boom.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Ball with the bucket.
One of the best ball handlers in the league for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
In the corner, Knipple with it. Drills it from outside. Knipple's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Porter. Wiggins outside. Takes a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
To the left wing. Knipple wide open, and he fires. And it's Miami with another. The drive-by ball. Outside Williams. Drives to the hoop. Lets it go with the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the right wing. And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was 1 step ahead of him the entire way.
With the drive.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Timmon. It's hauled in by 4. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Djorcic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. And a missed late. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Shalom. Pass to Holmes. Three-pointer. Miami no good on that time either. .46 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Banton. He has yet to score. High arcing shot. Here is Riley. Nice move. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
And Djorcic gets it to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And Ben Gray, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Heat. 4-point game. From deep, Evans. Knicks with the rebound. Oh, here comes Williams all alone.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yeah, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Johnson. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Bull with a wide open look. No good on the triple. The Heat trailed by 4. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Back to Giannis. Stand-up flush by Antetokounmpo!
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Down low. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Rebound by Williams.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Oh, that's a heck of a stop.
Back to Wiggins. Outside Williams. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Overall, though, I think they've taken good care of the basketball. That's their first turnover.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Johnson outside. A teardrop falls in. Johnson's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And here is Ball. Fires the three. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Here's James. Takes it off the glass. James has got his first points in this one.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Ball from long range. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, looking at Ball's numbers, LaMelo takes a bunch of threes, and that really helps his team spacing.
It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Knicks leading by 5. Outside, Ball. There's 1:38 left here in the second. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Outside, Porter shoots the three. Offensive rebound. Giannis dunks it down.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little different.
Wide open look. Count it.
That's the advantage of playing inside out.
New York leading by 5. Here's Ball. He takes it in. Misses from short range. Johnson, that's for 2. Yep, it counts. Johnson's got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's White. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 5. And we'll be back with the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. New York takes timeout. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 5. Pass to Kneppel. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kneppel's got 10.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
And it's the Heat with the ball. And it's all evened up. 12 points for him.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. There's a screen by Porter. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room missing 3 straight like that.
So they take the lead. Knipples got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
There's a screen by Porter. The drive by Ball to end the run. And that one's good by Porter.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Riley. Pass to Capella. Can't hit from in close.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Back to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, man, was it nice. You know where Wiggins' explosiveness comes from, though, right? His parent, a world-class sprinter and an NBA player. Now that is platinum-level DNA.
Pass to Salon. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Shumshay. The Knicks with the lead. Up top, Porter. Back to Wiggins. New York needs to get off a shot. Porter, no luck.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Capella is getting better at sharing the ball, wanting to improve that part of his game.
The Heat making a switch here. The Heat have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Thor. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Thor's got his second basket.
And Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his time drops are really sweet.
Back to White. Out to the wing. Now Knippel. Off on the layup.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Thor. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Out on his own on the break. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to Salon. Into the lane. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
The Heat with the lead. Williams comes with a double team. Here's Knippel. It's good from long range. Knippel's got 11 points in the quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
New York calls timeout. New York calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Banton to the left side wing. Baseline try. Ball no good. Miami leading by 4. James with the bucket. James has got his second bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Thor. Back to Ball. Got it off in time. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace.
The Heat, 53.
And we're with you again as the round 1 coverage continues. The Knicks call time.
And make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves up.
All right, Allie, thanks.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Quarter double team. And it's Flowers missing. The Heat leading by 9 to the inside. Capella. And it's Miami with another.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Giannis slashing. And they pick up 2.
And you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. It feels like nobody can stop him.
Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Porter looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. You can't get that one. Miami leading by 11. And James throws it down.
great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.